couch. It's a bed. Alright, so I have it all apart. This is the rock and roll bed. Folds up into a couch or lays out into a bed. Took all the old stuff off and I just want to make sure everything's nice and flat. Looks like I'll have to take out a couple of little things. But other than that, I can make it work. Yeah, some really cool work I just got done doing. I did a show for President Biden.
The Intel plant in Chandler is getting $8.5 billion from the feds to expand.
Put that together.
By President Biden during his visit to the facility yesterday. Oliver Top's visit is 15 minutes
interesting
away
build. The Secret Service guys were checking everything out and put together a little show for President Biden. Built all that decking up there. We built all that media risers. There's some more media risers over here. And this comes all the way back over there. Now they're putting up the flag in the backdrop, so cool. Great news, everybody. We moved from a condo to a house. Now I have a garage. And now I actually have space to work on stuff. And right now I'm trying to finish up on this rock and roll bed. This is the backrest. I've got it up this way because I got this piece on the table. So anyway, I'm refurbishing this. I'm doing it pretty simple. So I have 1/2-inch birch. I'm using T-nuts, and as you can see, I like to glue them in once I know the holes are correct, and I pound them in, glue them in, and yeah, so this is going to be good. I'm going to upholster it. The other one, as you probably saw already, was just old, and the spring technology wasn't that great, so I prefer it this way. And I went and got me some good foam. I've got that one too. And so here's what I'm looking at. I got holes drilled out where the T-nuts are gonna mount to. And that's it. So next step is to get this part done, and then I'm looking at upholstering it. I bought some water resistant material. It was only $10 a yard. And it's gonna be good. We'll see how it holds up, but the way I'm doing it, if I don't like it, it'll be easy to switch out. There's nothing that sucks worse than when you have a T-nut strip out on you and you can't get the bolt out. So after that's happened to me a couple of times, I started doing this. Gluing them in. That's not going to come out. Especially once that Gorilla Glue sets in, it's all good. I did a show for the Nissan Final Four. That was a really cool build. It was a 4-day build. I love that stuff, so I will post some stuff on it. This was a really cool set build. 4 days of build for Nissan. Nice design. This was one of the fun ones. I'll remember this one. Showcasing their new models.
Booyah.
Yeah, this was a fun one. All right, I just got back from a week on the road, and I got to test out the rock and roll bed to see if I like it. Everything, I like it. It could have been a little thicker on the foam, but next time I go to reupholster, or when I have a professional give me some good upholstery on it, when I'm ready to do that, then I'll have them add more foam to it. But ultimately, it's a good, like, futon-like stiff mattress. Feels good. It's 4 inches of foam. T-nutted underneath, obviously. If you're watching, you've probably seen it. The only thing I noticed is right here, it likes to sag a little bit. Oh, I got another one on the other side, so it's not going to drop. But so I got to figure out a fix for that. But other than that, you can see the bed's a little too high. For those of you who have been watching, everything in here is I've designed it so it's all temporary, because I know I'm gonna want to shift around some things and change some stuff up. So I haven't wanted to make anything super permanent until I'm ready. And now that I tested out the rock and roll bed, I like it. It's really cool. For those of you that don't know what this is, you just lift it up and it turns into a couch. So I left a little lip over here, so I made the bed 1.5 inches wider this way, 1.5 inches taller this way. And I am going to have to lower this platform. I'm not going to use this. It's temporary. It was just a modification to some other stuff I was working on. And I'm going to end up doing 80-20 on it, but I don't want to spend all the money on 80-20, cut it out to fit, and then not like it. So I've been just testing and trying and modifying, testing. Those of you that have been around a while, you know that my flooring is a template that I use for the good flooring I'm going to put in. And because I'm doing all this testing and refitting, and I didn't want to damage the flooring material that I'm going to put in, so I just decided to use the template instead. Anyway, I'm really happy with this setup, and I will, this is what I'm going to go with. I got a chance to just sit and think about how I want to do this wall. I was going to leave all this aluminum sheeting in, but I need to vapor seal and do some more insulation. I need to run power, wiring. I'm going to end up having to drill some holes for ventilation and stuff. And so unfortunately, I'm going to have to take some of this out, but I'm not going to do it all at once. I'm just going to work on one little section at a time. But anyway, that's my update. I've been busy, and it's, I got to make the money when it's there. So now that I have a garage right on the other side of that door, it's easy to unload and load and load and unload and reload, and it's all good. I'm pretty happy about things. So it's on to the next little project. But the rock and roll bed, dig it.